So here we are at the Don Jail, the Toronto Don Valley Jail. Down here we have another good tourist spot, which is called Chinatown, Little Chinatown. There's another larger Chinatown by Spadina. So let's see what we have here. A history of Bridgepoint Hospital. Gonna get some pictures of that. Got some Tupac playing in the background. Perfect song to play in the background because it's a good gangsta song, and it's also one of my favorite artists. So here we go. We're gonna walk up the stairs that weren't here before when I was younger, and obviously they weren't here before when the doors first opened in 1865. When this first original structure was completed. Later on, they added more to this building in 1958, which was torn down in 2004. But it was torn down to add the Bridgepoint Health Center. Now, the extension was all torn down. So what they've kept is this original building. And my son is directing me here. He's getting me some good points. He's the one that told me to go up the stairs and look. You guys all know Tyree. He told me go up the stairs and do it from that direction because it'll be a lot easier to get a really good view of it. So, yes, in 1865 is when the building was completed. The building was originally for men in the East Wing, women in the West Wing. This is also a building that held kids. One kid was hung here because they used to hold executions here when they first opened their doors, right up until 1908 is when they decided to start having hangings inside the building. And the reason why is because they were doing it on the other end of this building, in the courtyard, which was a little raised up, and residents who lived around at the time would be able to see the hangings. So in order for them not to see the gruesome sight, they decided to bring the hangings inside of here. The last hanging was in 1962. Imagine, I was born in 1971 myself. To think that the hangings stopped 9 years before I died, before I was born. The last person was hung. Now, 26 people were hung in total here at the Don Jail. One of them was a 10-year-old boy because he stole a loaf of bread. So we heard that it's actually open if we want to go in. But first, let's just get a beautiful vision of it. Here we have Father Time. Let's see if I can get a closer vision. So it's to remind people that when you come through these doors, time is very important. Use it wisely. Don't waste time coming to jail. Now, of course, this is a jail, not a prison. A prison is where you serve your time. But a jail is where you're awaiting trial or you're trying to post bail. The only people who stayed in this jail back in the day, before 1962, were people who were going to be executed. And when they were executed, that was it, obviously. So those are the people who stayed. Everyone else left. They were remanded here again until their trial or until they were able to post bail. So here's the cells over here. These cells were so small that they were big enough for like a hammock, and then for you to like kind of shimmy through the cell to get on your hammock. And it was built for one man. But because all of the cells started to overcrowd, what they did was they put 3 beds in one room for people to sleep in. Very overcrowded. Back in the day, there weren't even any washrooms in those cells. So let's go in and let's see what we have. This is the administration. Can't go in this door? Can I go and just kind of push it just for good time's sake? I was just told that I can't go up there. But I would still like to walk up here and see these doors, see what's happening. Public access. No. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Where do we go in at? Look at this. Gorgeous. Happens to be a beautiful day in Toronto. I just live steps away. The Don Jail is like actually something very personal to me as well. Being born and raised in Regent Park, I know a lot of people who came through these. So we're going to see if we can get in this building right now. I'm going to take the video off. So what we did was we came into the Bridgepoint Healthcare Center or hospital. I'm so sorry, it really slips me right now. And what we're doing is we're walking up these stairs and we're going to go across the bridge to the rotunda. Be right back. So we just walked up those stairs. Now we're going to walk this way. I'm doing this so everyone else can kind of see where we're going. Have to go across this bridge. Right here. Administration building. This is going to take us to the rotunda, which is the middle of the jail. So here we go. Welcome, self-guided heritage tour. Please take one. And we're going to go for a tour. So as soon as you arrive, this is what you're going to get. Already. Oh, no wonder. I was like, already I'm feeling a presence. And this is why we're standing where a cell would be. Look at that. That's a cell. Right now, there's offices in there. Administrative offices. So as I was saying to you guys earlier, this would be a cell where there would be one bed. This would be the width of it. That's it. Right? A whole slot in. Once you were in, you had to get into your hammock, but you had to shimmy in, period. So here we go. What I'm going to do right now, because what my eyes are really drawing me to are these right here. And I don't know what this is. Is this a key that used to go into the wall and they have done something? This is where the cage must have locked. Right here. That's what that must be, where you would hear the noise. Because now, this is gone. Look, this is metal. I'm just going to take some pictures. So that's what someone would be in. Okay. So this is awesome. Now, again, I'm being drawn to these. Let me feel. You know, I feel so much energy. I heard at one point that when the Don Jail was active, these were all enclosed. Like there was absolutely no light coming in. It was all dark down this hallway. I do feel energy, but I feel more energy right here. And I'm assuming that these two columns right here were maybe like a door that slammed shut. Yes, this was a door that slammed shut of some kind. But now it's two beautiful columns. So now we're about to enter the rotunda, and right away my energy started to just feel a shake, and I'm also seeing a fog around my lens right now. Oh, recording video while charging. Okay, so my phone is now going funny. Okay, so because I knew I was charging, I've been charging from the get-go. So here's some artifacts. If the video goes out, then that's fine. You guys, let me just try to get what I can get right now, because spirits tend to play games with digital equipment. Okay? There we go. Beautiful. It was said that someone was right up there and jumped to their death. So we're gonna go up the stairs to the second floor. Boy, do I feel a lot of, even on this floor right here, do I ever feel a lot of energy. It's just energy where it seems hopeless. Let me take a picture. I want you guys to tell me if you find anything in any of the reflections that I have anywhere. Okay? I'm going to take some pictures of the room actually before I go up the stairs, because my camera is going. I'm just going to keep it juiced while I can. Okay, so that's where the guy would have jumped. If I am mistaken of where he would jump, then this is where he jumped from. Now, all the original moldings is what I really wanted to get a look at, because I did my research and oh my gosh, I found them to be beautiful. Oh, my camera's not capturing it. But that's okay. Let's see if I can try on another post. So what it is right here, and you might want to Google it, it's like a dragon's mouth. Very beautiful. It's very ancient. You see? Maybe what I'll do is just take a picture of it and then try to big it up at another time. So, as soon as I entered here, it said charging, your phone is charging. Look at all the fog. Here's my hand, right? Oh, got some calluses from typing hard. But look at all the fog everywhere. Clear sign that his presence is around. Hand, fog. Okay, I hope you guys do see that fog, because some of you won't. And if you don't worry. Doesn't mean you're less spiritual. Okay, so those are the original moldings, and I'm pretty sure these are as well. Again, like I said to you before, I do have... Are we allowed to go through here? Oh, yeah, come. Well, it's open, so let's go. Again, cells. And these would just be cells after cells. Of people. Now, this would have been the original part where they would do the executions. Many years later is when they made the new building in 1958, where the cells were a lot larger, and they would be the size of the cells that you would see on current television. But here is where some of the people would be held because of their trial coming up and their bail hearing. But most importantly, they would be executed in this area. I don't know what this door is for. You can do a self-guided tour here, but I'd rather just do a field tour, not look at everything. See, I'm going to look later at what this door is. I wonder what this door is. I'm so curious right now. Let me take a picture of it. T, do you see this door on this tour guide? No, right? So this door could definitely be something like the execution room. My gosh. See, look at that. That is what the door leads to. So this is the area and the era that they had executions. So now what we're going to do is go up these stairs to the next floor. We just walked down this hall. Let's take a picture, just in case there's any energy following us. Let's look up at the lights. Let's look down. Okay, now let's go upstairs. Of course, that's locked. So when you come on your self-guided tour, you can, again, like I showed you the pamphlet at the beginning, you can get a pamphlet yourself, or you can choose to do what Tyree and I are doing today and take your own tour by feeling. Okay, so here's the second floor. It's locked. It's all offices. How about, because I know we can go to the rotunda. No, but we can go up to the second floor. Okay. I guess this is just good for energy purposes anyway. All these doors are locked. But whew. Reminds me of Regent Park buildings back in the day. So it goes to the fourth floor. Ooh. The energy. Oh. Can't see it. Okay, but we go to the fourth floor. And here's the fourth floor, what you see out the window. Now, someone who is housed in this area on the fourth floor, they would have to go down these stairs. I don't feel a lot of energy of inmates. I feel more energy of people like probably officers and just a normal presence of going downstairs. I don't feel any energy on my back. I don't feel any presence of like an element of surprise coming up on me. Let's see what's on the second floor. Nothing really. So yeah, I'm feeling some good vibes here. Nothing negative and not anything disturbing. Okay, we're going back down this hall that we kind of took a turn on, which looks very similar from the first hall that we were in. And again, where I feel a lot of activity at that door and at that door. Maybe that was the warden's office. And I feel a lot of activity, again, right here. These were probably the slamming doors that people would hear every morning. Like this is metal. Lead, probably, very thick. Here's a door over here.